What the frick is up, guys? Welcome to the Sour Studios Racing Series Division 1 Cup Series, Season 3, race number 4 from the Atlanta Superspeedway here as we head to the Atlanta Superspeedway configuration for the first time in history. What an exciting race we have today after our Thanksgiving break. We are back and ready to go for a full week of racing action. Today we have the Sour Studios Race Series D1 Cup Series from Atlanta. Tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Eastern, we have the Sour Studios Racing Series D2 from Atlanta. Wednesday, we have more Sour Studios Racing Series D3 action from Atlanta at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. And Friday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern, we got the first ever Sour Studios No Caution Series from Martona International Speedway in the Sour Studios No Caution Series for the first time in series history. And then bringing back the Sour Studios Road Course Series on Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern for racing action from the High Cliff Street Circuit, the challenging 18-turn supercourse that will be for 15 laps of insane racing action. Let's get started with our packed week of fun. Let's take a look at what we got here. We got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cars. So that means, and also draft is looking to get in later. So looking like we'll have 14 in the end, which means everyone will be able to make the race here if we don't have anyone else join. So looks like everyone's here who has to be here, and we are going to be ready now for some qualifying. Oh, draft has joined. Draft is here. Oh, we got one that is left. That is Ren, who is retired from qualifying. Ren, you will be able to be in before halfway if you're done in time. Guys, know the deal. 3 minutes of qualifying. Let's see who will start first here today. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag is out. 3 minutes of qualifying has begun. Through turn 1 for the first time. We'll see. Are we going to get some clean racing for the first time here today? We're going to have to see. Draft your points leader by about 20 points. Currently up front. What a season for the number 20 machine. Oh! And there is Nathan the Goose, Peanut, in the 99, making his first ever. Oh, we got big problems! Oh, over the wall goes Draft! Everyone keep going! Do not stop at all. There's no stopping or cautions here in qualifying. Just keep going forever. Draft over the wall. He's still able to race, though, in the real race, but he is not going to be able to continue qualifying. Now, he is lucky that there is not 15 cars, but Draft is looking like he will start 15th here today. Wow, what a massive wreck. Not sure how it started. We did not get a camera angle of it. But what an insane moment there. Might have been a wall flame. I really do not know. Anyone got Draft? What happened there? Someone turn you or? Oh, problems on the front straightaway. Knox and Patty with some large contact. And the problems continue. Oh! More trouble. What an eventful qualifying session as we got our first ever qualifying DNF. After our second ever, we love Bren 0128 went also over the wall in D3 qualifying at Michigan last week or 2 weeks ago. 2 laps to go here in qualifying. I believe everyone is going to be here. Suramaro not going to make it today. Going to be interesting. More contact is down low. Other cars go. Big problem. Oh, around goes the 55. A huge flip. What a save, though. He's able to keep it. Saved. Massive save. Right there. What an insane run right there. And it is the last lap for qualifying here for a majority of the field. A white flag for everyone here. Last lap in qualifying. Let's see. Drivers trying to get their last couple of good laps here. The question is, are they going to be able to? Coming to the line. Oh, Pattywood gets turned. Last second there. Huge problems. And across the line they go. And our pole sitter is going to be Fungi7 with a 31.017. How about that? And now everyone get back on the racetrack, and we're going to line it up here in the order. Line up in the exact order that I'm going to say. Starting first, we got Fungi. Starting second, we have Adorable Jackson. Starting third, we have Hess Truckboy 48. Starting fourth, we have Noisy 724. Starting fifth, we have Pattywick. Starting sixth, we have Big Corn 1979. Starting seventh, we have Braxton Logs Don 01. Starting eighth, we have Forkified Guy. Starting ninth, we have Niox. Starting 10th, we have Noah _ probably. He's back. Starting 11th, Kurt Busch 45. And starting 12th will be Peanut 6YZ. And starting 13th will be V _ draft after flying over the wall in qualifying. Now, if that happens in the race, he will not be able to return for the entire race. Hess Truckboy, welcome back. It is easy to fly over the wall here in Atlanta. I'm not even sure who started that wreck. I don't even... Guys, what happened to Draft to start that? He get turned, bumper lock, wall flame. What happened? I just turned right, it looks like. According to Braxton. Wall flame and Noisy. All right, Ren is looking like not going to be back in time here for this one. So he might have to sit out for stage 1. Guys, are we ready? Guys, I don't even know what the race info is. Let's take a look. 15, 15, 25. That is 55 laps of D1 action. Please give some room. We will be, if you clear yourself and flip yourself in the process of clearing yourself, it doesn't even matter if the driver didn't let off or turned you. If you just straight up cleared yourself, you will be finding yourself with a 1 out of 5 and more problems. If you dive bomb, there will be problems. You can only pass below the double white line 1 lane down. So in the corners, you'll see the grooves on the apron. Only 1 lane. And back straightaway, please just keep it clean. That's all we ask. And in the trial bowl, no grass passing. That's why we added this little zone here to pass in the trial bowl, because at Charlotte, people would go in the grass all the time. Should not be a problem here today. So here we go. This is it right here. We got Fungi. I don't even know what team he's on. We got some of the Yeats Academy drivers. A couple of Wick. Patty Wick's going to have a teammate for the first time here with the number 99. This is going to be interesting. What a race we have on our hands here. You go over the wall. You're not able to return. Man, we already saw a DNF after one lap. And maybe just take it easy the first couple stages. No, what's the rush, to be so aggressive here so early. Here we go. Let's get back going. Oh, Ren is here. And Ren will start in the 14th position there as we get him in. So now we got another driver, and this is our full field of 14 today. Surmort will miss the race. Water Hydrates also, and Surf 2 Shore. All the drivers right there, those are who are missing the race today. D1 only has 17 drivers now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag is out. Don't jump the restarts. Make sure you're touching the red at all times. Green is out. Man, what are we going to see? This is our first race ever at the Atlanta Superspeedway. With the Superspeedway configuration, we've been here before with the old normal 1.5 mile layout configuration. And look at this, 14 packed cars of drivers here. Oh, contact, fork around on the inside, cleared himself there on the number 55, doesn't get turned, but yeah, it's just an unfortunate deal. In the back there, 1 lap completed. Oh, and Noah way down in the grass. Big forcing from Funky. Off the track they go. Big cord to the inside. He's around. He takes a spin. Single car spin for the 9. We keep the race under green. Ren and Draft also with some contact. They're going to have to get back up on the racetrack somehow. Ren being nice and clean, lifting off back there. No need to dive bomb to get back up. And oh, Funky gets shuffled up high. Good job not forcing down on anyone. Big runs all throughout the field. Pattywick gets forced way down low there. He's trying to save it on the inside. Down low he goes. Big problems. A nice, good start here so far with D1 Racing. That's what the story has been here in the D1 series. Stage 1 and Stage 2 are very clean, but once it gets to stage number 3, it's when the problems begin. Oh, Raising Heaven, a.k.a. Josh, also missed the race today. Fork 5 guy. I don't even know what just happened there, honestly. But it looks like some forcing and other altercations caused some big problems. Nice, gets shuffled way down low and into Fork. Yeah, Fork just pushed him right down there, so big problems. Car's getting forced down below. Jackson's loose. He's trying to hang on. Braxton, is he going to be able to clear the 55 in time? He does. Back up the racetrack. Kurt getting turned. Big Corn with a huge move to the inside. Oh, Draft gets turned for the first caution. Everyone stop. Everyone turn around and stop the vehicles. Draft takes a tumble, and the caution comes out before the start-finish line. So now we do have to look back on the live stream. That is the policy. No more standings order here. Kurt getting turned. It was pretty accurate for D3, I thought, or whatever league it was. Draft just take a look at what happened here. Man. Hard to tell. It looks just not given the room. It looks like they're in Funky and Jackson. Large contact. So here's the order. First place. Everyone listen up. Line up in the correct spot or you will get a warn. All right, here we go. Braxton first. Big Corn second. Niox third. Funky fourth. Jackson fifth. Pattywick sixth. Kurt seventh. Ren eighth. Noah ninth. Fork 10th. Peanut 11th. Hess Truck Boy 12th. Noisy 13th. And Draft 14th. Line it up. Let's see if we can get a nice lineup here without any issues. All right, here we go. Ready for the restart here. Touch the red. Don't go back and go to get a head start. Black flag for that is a drop to the end of the field. That is a killer penalty. Green flag is out. Oh, problems for the 21. No, I didn't go there. That's going to... And then 3 drivers strung out back there, but we keep the race green. I didn't see a wreck or anything to cause all that. Braxton trying to get low on Jackson. He thinks smartly not to clear that move right there. Niox pushing Corn, looking to the outside. Ren to the inside. He gets turned. Funky is up in the air and upside down. The caution will wave once again. Huge wreck right there for the number 7 machine. Fungi beats Noah across the line. And another caution. Noah is able to rejoin. Oh, yeah, that banking transition, exiting turn 4 is pretty goofy. Oh, four kind of got in the 7, but the 7 was coming down. Just a hard one to deal with it. He's just upside down. What a interesting wreck, and then got flung. Here's the order. Line up the exact positions that I say. Big Corn first, Ren second, Niox third, Draft fourth, Kurt fifth, Fork sixth, Pattywick seventh, Hess Truck Boy eighth, Braxton ninth, Jackson 10th, Peanut 11th, Noisy 12th, Fungi 13th, and Noah 14th. Big Corn AFK for 2 minutes. Man, that's a pretty long time right there. I mean, I wonder if we kept the race green, would Big Corn be AFK right now? I don't think so, honestly. Let's take a look here. And it's still, Big Corn has the fastest lap right now in this entire race. Big Corn is back. So here we go. 10 laps to go here in stage 1. Top 5 are stage points. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag is out. We're underway. Big Corn up front. Down low he goes. Man, we're going to see some problems here. Things are going to get crazy here as we get down to the end. Pattywick making some big progress there on the inside, using that first groove of the apron. Big Corn covering and blocking way down low. Well, that's going to put Niox to the second line. Cars trying to hate on Big Corn up the racetrack. Second line starting to actually kind of work out there a bit. Noisy in the grass in the back. He spun. Noisy goes around. He doesn't flip. He keeps it going. Single car spin. We keep it green. Oh, big problems with the 55. Huge problems. Nearly nothing he could have done there as he got back at the racetrack. Just got turned. Large problems right there. Huge problems. Says it could have been some lag. We just don't know really what the problem was. Big problems. Pattywick up front. Big Corn getting turned. Draft goes around. Ren also spinning in the back. Single car spin for Ren. Draft saves and we stay green. Man, what a sequence of events here this race is. Pattywick up front in the Mobile 1 Toyota. Big Corn barely able to get in front of the 55. Down low they go. We ride on board with Noisy right now. What a camera angle of this. All the racing action we can clearly see in front. Oh, Funky and Jackson, we did not see that. And now Pattywick gets turned. Back up the track. Huge problems. Up in the air and upside down goes the 49. A massive crash. Huge. It all goes to crap when we go on board Noisy. Of course, when we're on board. Oh, Niox getting forced down low. It will continue. Coming to the checkers here. Coming to the race back. It's going to be. Believe the 55 got it for the first place. Oh, and Noah, 5 laps down. He did rejoin, so we're going to have to take a look. Hard to tell who's going to get warned for that because we just don't have a camera angle that's appropriate to see. Apologies there. Man, I didn't even see. Man, it just couldn't even see Jackson and Fungi get turned in the in-car, oddly enough. Let's take a look at what happened here with Hess Truck Boy. Let's take a look there. Oh, contact. Man, that's just hard to tell if Pattywick came down and Hess came up. Pattywick got loose right back up the racetrack. Nothing he could have done. Jackson with a huge hit. Wow, that 49 car flew. No doubt about that. Let's take a look at our standings order lineup here. First place is going to be Niox, with second place for Big Corn, third for Fork, 4th for Hess Truck Boy, 5th for Fungi, 6th for Braxton, 7th for Draft, 8th for Noah, 9th for Noisy, 10th for Peanut, 11th for Jackson, 12th place for Ren, 13th for Paddywick, and 14th for Kurt. Oh, hold on. Hold the phone. Let's take a look at our replay. Oh! Oh! Breaking developments here. Wow. Kurt Busch 45 was upside down 1 lap earlier. And the caution was not called. What are the officials doing? Not calling the caution there. Someone's going to be fired. Wow, Kurt flipped upside down in the back. The black car scheme. Oh! Actually. Oh, that's just a weird deal. Kurt just hooked a right into the wall. I don't even. Maybe it would have stayed green if he's caught it. He just hit the wall and flipped right over. So really, just a confusing situation overall. 6 laps to go. 2, 1. Green flag is back out. Fungi does not get going. And around goes Noah. 3 cars into the inside wall. Huge wreck in the back. Caution is going to wave. 2 cars around Noah and Adorable Jackson right off the start. And an early caution here in this stage. We're going to have to take a look there. Knox barely able to get in front of that number 4. Oh, but 4 comes down into Big Corn. And coming back to the line. Quick caution here. We're going to have to take a look at what happened. Because Noah's being blamed. And it's really just a tough deal. It was on the restart. Yeah, it's going to unfortunately be our first 1 out of 5 of the day there for the 21. Just seemed to have hooked a left. And it turned into Peanut and then spun around. No problem, though. It's a 1 out of 5. Let's take a look here at our running order after that caution. So first, Niox. 2nd for Bighorn. 3rd for Fork. 4th for Fungi. 5th for Draft. 6th for Ren. 7th for Braxton. 8th for Hess Truck Boy. 9th for Paddywick. 10th for Kurt. 11th for Peanut. 12th for Noisy. 13th for Noah. And 14th for Jackson. Line her up. We ask that all drivers are respectful in the chat to other drivers. All right, here we go. 5 laps to go in stage 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag is back out. Back underway. Oh, Fork gonna get the inside. Almost. Got it there. Now down low, making a passer below. Oh! Max trying to hate on. Could move there to stay in the lead. But now trying to hate on. Car's looking to go down low. Oh, more contact. Oh, drivers are getting forced below the line. Big Cord with a crazy move to the inside. Doesn't even matter if you're forced. You still are able to pass below. Oh, trouble! Huge wreck in the back. Niox and Peanut go around. The caution is going to wave. Had another car around in the back. Huge problems. Way down low goes Paddywick. Cars trying to hang on as they cross the start-finish line. Paddywick's going to win the race back. Niox says it is his fault. Will he have to get a 1 out of 5? We're going to have to take a look. And let's just take a look here at what happened. Wow, Fork, big time forcing there in Padwick, so Padwick's able to continue that spot. Let's take a look at what caused our caution flag. It was just a rough deal, it looks like. Yeah, big problems there. Yeah, 55 just turned the 20 around. Man, straight up just turned there. Unfortunate, but it will unfortunately have to be a 1 out of 5 there for Niox, the number 55. Very apologetic, and Draft accepts the apology, so no tempers, it looks like, right there. But unfortunate there, as that was the cause of the yellow flag. First, Paddywick, second for Corn, third for Fungi, fourth for Ren, fifth for Hess Truck Boy, sixth for Fork, seventh for Noah, eighth for Draft, ninth for Braxton, 10th for Noisy, 11th for Kurt, 12th for Niox, 13th for Jackson, and 14th for Peanut. We have fixed Noah's laps, so there should not be any problems. Oh, we got some difficulties lining up here. Let's take a look at the footage here. Who's going to get a black flag? Yeah, Noisy was in front of Kurt, but they do get it situated. 3 laps to go on the stage. These guys in the back, it's going to take a miracle for them to catch up. But at Michigan, we saw cars go from 15th to 1st in one corner. So what action are we going to see here? The green flag is back out. Here, I mean, it is super speedway racing, so you're going to see some wrecks. You're going to see some big-time action. Down low goes the 99, big problems in the back, but the battle is up front. Paddywick, Bighorn, Fork, Hess Truck Boy, and Draft with some contact. Here comes Fork to the inside. Two laps to go in the stage. Paddywick up front, desperate for some stage work. Braxton around on a bump. He saves it. Back around into Niox, and what a save by all those guys. Ran up into the wall with the number 9 and 4, and Paddywick is checking out. Funky gets turned, able to save it. Paddywick hoping this thing could just go green to the end, because I think he might have it here, unless they're able to get a run and get some big bump draft here. I think they're going to be able to bump draft at least. Big draft, big runs coming. White flag, no caution it's going to be. 1 lap to go in the stage for the stage win. Jackson way down low there. Jackson way down low. Big aggressiveness, problems in the back. Oh, Paddywick got loose exiting the turn. More contact. Paddock way down low. Oh my goodness, what in the world was that? And Bighorn has the inside. Problems exiting the corner. Coming to the checkered flag. Oh, who got it? It was close. And let's take a look here at what happened. Man, big problems right there. Let's take a look. Oh, that was just abrupted from Jackson there into the 55. Turned the 55 around. Unfortunately, a 1 out of 5 there. That was just, I don't know what happened. To hook the left. And at the line, it is Bighorn who is going to win the stage. What a finish. Our scoring says it's 500ths of a second. But controversial ending to stage 1. Here's our order. First, Bighorn. Second for Padwick. Third for Jackson. Fourth for Draft. Fifth for Braxton. Sixth for Niox. Seventh for Peanut. Eighth for Noah. Ninth for Fungi. 10th for Ren. 11th for Kurt. 12th for Fork. 13th for Noisy. 14th for Hess Truck Boy. Reports say someone went over the wall, but it was after the line, so we do not care. Ren out of the car. Man, it's just going to be a lot of problems right here. I mean, this is just, drivers are mad at each other after 15 laps here, and we're not even close to done. Not even a quarter of the way yet, so you got to wonder, what's it going to be for, well, we are just over a quarter of the way. But you got to wonder, what is going to happen here in the remainder of this race? This is just going to be wild. Oh, Ren is out of the race car. AFK of 2 to 3 minutes. Someone also out of the server. Let's take a look here. Oh, the number 99 retired, it looks like. Big Corn. We're just going to have to start without him here. It's just unfortunate. Ren, you're going to be in right above Fungi in the 10th place spot. Well, yeah, well, what is he trying to be AFK for 1 minute for, you know? Like, what could possibly be going on? He is back, and Peanut has retired from the race, so unfortunate for him. Here we go, stage 2, 15 laps to go. Guys, why be so aggressive when there's 15 to go? Maybe wait for the aggressiveness when there's 5 laps to go. Take it easy, how about? Oh, they're already wrecking in the back, but Kurt, it's a single car spin. We stay green. Oh, Patty, we got a bump. Got loose. Almost. Big time problems right there. Draft forcing Braxton way down low there. What the heck is going on? And around draft goes. Caution's going to wave. And that's going to be a 1 out of 5 for draft there. Unacceptable behavior. What kind of forcing was that? Unbelievable. I can't blame Braxton. He's going to keep a throttle in. Yeah. That's what I said early. We're warning people whether they don't let off. It doesn't matter who turns. It matters who started it. And that's the forcer. Braxton, he ain't going to do nothing there. Yeah, unbelievable. Talk about being aggressive early here. There's really no need for draft to force Braxton way down into the second groove on the apron. Unacceptable racing. Almost over the wall in draft. So here we go. We're going to have Big Corn first with Jackson second, Fungi third, Hestruck Boy fourth, Paddywick fifth, Niox sixth, Braxton seventh, Fork eighth, Ren ninth, Noisy 10th. And 11th for Noah, 12th for Draft, and 13th for Kurt. We got an AFK drive of 30 seconds. This is a true what could you be doing in 30-second situation. And unfortunately, a lot of disagreements here, but apparently the car meshes hook draft together. It's not going to change the end result of the deal, but just maybe be a little cleaner, you know? It's just D1 racing, you know? We might have to make some serious changes next season to who's in D1. All right, Paddywick is back, so the green flag racing will resume. 3, 2, 1. Green flag is back out. If we continue to have cautions like this, we might have to have a postponization for maybe 20 minutes or so. Oh, big problems already. We got big spinning in the back. Niox is flipped over. Oh, is he going to go over the wall? Oh, he keeps it in. Oh, my goodness. What the world was that? That was nearly a DNF. Oh, my gosh. Scary moments. Half of the car was over the wall, but he was able to keep it in. I for sure thought he was going over. Oh, my goodness. Niox, crazy close call right there. That was insane. This looks like Fungi. Oh, that might be Pat's fault. Yeah, Paddywick just came up. Big problems right there. It's going to be a 1 out of 5 for the 49 car. And then Niox, something happened to him. Let's take a look at what happened there. Kind of coming down to the Braxton, the apron, and then got to turn my head back up the track. Look at this car flip over. And look at it, that 100% of the time I thought would be a DNF. The way that car is going to auto flip itself back over is going to be right over the wall. And it was halfway over, but it bounced back into the racetrack. Woo! That was crazy. Big Corn first, Jackson second, Braxton third, Noah fourth. Forkified Guy 5th, Pattywick 6th, Hess Truck Boy 7th, Kurt 8th, Ren 9th, Noisy 10th, Niox 11th, Fungi 12th, Draft 13th. And welcome Suramaru into the race. How about this? Number 28 machine of Suramaru will be able to race today as he has made it in before lap number 27 and a half to be able to race. Despite not qualifying, it does not matter. In the no caution series, though, if you fail to qualify, you're not able to race at all, even if someone leaves. So changes there in the no caution series. But Suramaru is here, and this is going to be interesting. Suramaru, one of the best here in the Sauer Studios Cup Series. Green flag is back out. Almost had a DNF there. Multiple DNFs nearly that last lap. It's only going to be a matter of time when someone does go over the wall. Oh, Bighorn and Jackson up the racetrack. Oh, there they go. Once again, flipping over. And the caution is going to wave. Bighorn elects to keep it green, so we are going to keep it green to save some time. We keep it green. Keep it green. We're not stopping. Oh, and Hess Truck Boy goes around. Single car spin. My question, I don't even know if Bighorn even completely got upside down. I was hesitant to throw the caution, but I was like, well, he's probably going to get upset. But then he said no caution, so I was like, okay, we're going to keep it green. Save ourselves some time here. Jackson and Kurt with some huge pounding. Ren with some big forcing. Noah with some big forcing. Now, clearing yourself is a challenge. It's a challenging deal. Because half the time it works, half the time it doesn't. It's a risk. It's a risk that you might be willing to take. Niox gets turned by Noisy. Hard contact. Caution waves. Niox is flipping. Oh, it's Suramaru. Oh, Jackson waffling. Niox. Oh my gosh. What in the world? Niox just flipped like 3 times in one lap. And the problems are continuing. Niox around Noisy 724 and Braxton with huge wall flaning. Jackson wall flaning. That was just weird. The wall flames were kicking in there. And the caution waves. Cars crossing the line. Noisy 724 also. Crossing the start finish line. Man, what in the world just happened? That was these guys are y'all are too aggressive. And it seemed like Noisy got into Niox. He might have came down just a little there. He got spun. Contact with Braxton. Hard into the wall. Hard to tell who's at fault. Niox hit a bump. He got back going right into Suramaru and flipped him around. Jackson had a wall flame, and then Niox just flipped right over and back up the racetrack went draft. And we just aren't accepting ourselves here today in the Sauer Studios Racing Series. There's 10 laps to go, and we're being this aggressive. Ren leads first, Fork second, Draft third, Kurt fourth, Pattywick fifth, Funky sixth, Bighorn seventh, Jackson eighth, Noah ninth, Hess Truck Boy 10th, Braxton 11th, Suramaru 12th, Niox 13th, Noisy 14th. Man, it's been hectic here today. Touch the red, guys, or we will see black flags. Green flag is back out. Bighorn almost jumped that restart. What could have been a tail to the line and EOL penalty right there. Could have been bad. Man, just really aggressive racing here. Drivers just trying to hold that inside line, but it's been causing most of the problems. Around goes Noah in the back. Single car spin. We stay green. Contact with Jackson. I think Jackson was trying to lift off, but was unable to. It's sometimes just simply how it is. Yeah, that banking transition exiting turn 4 sometimes just doesn't even make your car turn. You're just going straight into the wall. Pattywick down low on Hess Truck Boy. Big problems back up the racetrack. Back down low. What a clear there right there. That was incredible. But each green flag lap that goes by is 30 seconds in this race, and that is how things are going to have to go here if we're going to want to finish this thing in time. We might have to have a large break, you know? Oh, Fungi and Jackson way down low there. Fungi, it looks like he might have been forced into that inside, able to continue. But, man, the drivers are getting aggressive. And we know every stage point matters. Oh, we got a spinner in the back. Surmore around. We know that every instance, every stage finish, every stage point could be the difference in you making the playoffs or you not making the playoffs with how tight points can get. Jackson down low, big time forcing. They're 4 wide. As we get a close-up of all the action. Padwick down low, Kurt on his side, almost upside down, and he's going to flip around. Caution waves. Right back into Suramaru. And back up front here, Noisy hard into the inside wall with Ren. Big problems. Oh, and back up the track, and things are getting wild here, but we did log off a couple of good laps there. And see Ren up there on the outside wall. Well, let's take a look here at the problems that we saw. Kurt just looks like hit a bump, and it flipped him right over. He was re-entering the racetrack and hit a bump, and upside down he went. Unfortunate deal. No fault of anyone. Hess Truckboy first, Fork second, Brexton third, Paddywick fourth, Bighorn fifth, Jackson sixth, Niox seventh, Fungi eighth, Draft ninth, Kurt 10th, Surmore 11th, Noisy 12th, Ren 13th, Noah 14th. Man, 6 laps to go in the stage. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag is back out. Ren doesn't go in the back. Maybe just the smart move to avoid all the trouble, but there is 6 laps to go on the stage. Oh, Niox, big problems down there. He's going to have to get back on the racetrack. A very good entrance back up to the racetrack, though. Not causing any chaos. Oh, but then cars coming down and more contact everywhere. Braxton up front. Cars getting spun, getting turned, trying to hang on. Braxton up front. Oh! Here at Atlanta, there's no pit wall to slice your car in half if you spin out exiting turn 4. So Jackson, we saw a flip right there on that same bump, and he's able to keep it on all 4s. Oh, we got trouble in the back. Multiple cars around. We stay green. They all save it. Still in the draft, most of them, except Noah, but that's a single car out of the draft deal. Problems continue. Coming to 4 laps to go in the stage. Braxton and Fungi with some large contact. Bighorn down low. More contact. Fungi way down low. Oh, big contact in the back. Hess Truckboy, the 55. Large contact. As the racing stays underway here, now drivers hoping for cautions because the pack is pretty spread out. It's going to be hard to get to 5th if you're way in the back. Bighorn, Fungi side by side. Some high in standings drivers right here. Paddywick getting loose. Way down low. Multiple drivers having problems. Ren takes a spin. Single car. We stay green. They're going at it back there. As we ride with the pack. Single file for the most part. Fungi up in the corner. Suramaru goes around. Contact with Fork, it looks like. Another single car. Oh, and Niox and Hess Truckboy. They've been going at it for a couple laps. Oh, Fungi on the apron. Back up the racetrack. Hess Truckboy to the inside. Around goes Draft. Single car spin. Back in front. Saves it. Stay green. Still in that main pack. The main pack pretty much goes throughout the entire field. And it looks like we're going to make it to the white flag. So rough for some of those guys in the back. Looking for some stage points. But man, hard problems. Bighorn versus Paddywick. This is stage 1 all over again. What will Paddywick do differently? Looking like a free at least 4 stage points, as most of the field is strung out. Bighorn trying to play some good defense. These guys are slowing each other down. Will Braxton be able to hang on? Contact looking to be made as they come to the start-finish line. Coming to the line, Bighorn looking to sweep the stage as he does. As they all make it across. 3 cars in the back battling. And that is going to do it for stage 2. A lot of just single car wrecks with Bighorn's deal. Draft's deal, he spun, got into turmoil, but there just wasn't. They did not get too far back. It's kind of rough when the field is sprung out like that. First place for Bighorn, second for Braxton, third for Paduick, fourth for Jackson, fifth for Fork, sixth for Fungi, seventh for Kurt, eighth for Ren, ninth for Draft, 10th for Hestruck Boy, 11th for Noisy, 12th for Niox, 13th for Noah, 14th for Siramaru. The whole field is bunched back together for now 25 laps. For a 25-lap shootout. User Games, appreciate the post. We got some replay footage of Braxton and his car just ramping right over the wall way back at the end of stage 1 or at the end of qualifying, whenever the heck that was. So, we're back, and this has just been an interesting race. We saw a strung-out field. Maybe we'll be able to get that kind of field. Maybe the caution also was not thrown to save time, so we don't have a postponization. Postponization would be like 15 minutes or so, if anything. But maybe we might have to cancel it all, We never know what might happen. We want to avoid that at all costs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag is back out. We are underway for stage 3, 25 laps. Guys, 25 laps. What is to be aggressive about in 25 laps? There's no reason. No reason at all. It's 25 laps. Maybe keep it clean so we can just log some laps, get things over with here. There doesn't really need to be so much problems here today. Bighorn has swept the stages. Oh, around goes Paduick, the number 49, into the grass. Oh, he's back up the racetrack. Nothing he can do really when you're in that grass. Oh, trouble! Around goes the 00, flipping over wildly. Oh, we got a DNF. No, we don't. Fork stays in the racetrack there. I for sure thought he was going over there as well. But I think those safer barriers on the outside wall actually are bumping cars back into the racetrack. We saw that with Niox, Fork now. Hard impacts in the back. Some good gains for positions, though, for a lot of the drivers in the field. A lot of them able to get some good spots. As our remaining 2 drivers race back to the line. Braxton hit a bump, triggering all of it. Oh, and Braxton actually beats Fork in the race back. Let's take a look at what happened, because this is getting... That was a track bump right there Braxton hit. But what caused that? Oh, he got hit up into the 00. Upside down. Jackson flipped Fork around. Caution was already out, so Jackson ain't going to get a warn. But let's line up here. Let's take a look at our order. Draft first, Corn second, Paduick third, Fungi fourth, Stormaro fifth, Niox sixth, Hestruck Boy seventh, Noah eighth, Kurt ninth, Ren 10th, Noisy 11th, Jackson 12th, Braxton 13th, Fork 14th. We were able to get a couple laps down there. Get a couple of laps finished. So now we take a look here for this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag is back out. Restart. Still over 20 laps to go. The most recent sequence of events was caused by a track bump. So really, that's just unfortunate. Man, a lot of big drafting, a lot of big runs. Draft and Corn battling up front. Oh, round goes the 55 in the grass, back at the racetrack. Able to keep it good. Caught more cars around in the back. They all going to be able to say, look at the forcing. This is just ridiculous. Cars going around everywhere. So we take a look at the action here in this pack. Cars going way down low. Cars getting forced. Able to continue their positions. Cars passing below the lines. Oh, Big Corn hit some kind of part there, and it sent his car spinning into the wall. The draft up front. Patrick second. Corn third. Kurt fourth. Oh, around goes Hess Truck Boy. Braxton also around in the back. It's a single car spin. We stay green. Ren getting turned. Noisy. Near problems, but we keep it green. Jackson up into the outside wall. $20 laps to go. I think Nyas might have just had the same problems that Big Corn had the last lap, where the car just turned right there. Same kind of place. Padwick, what a great run for this number 49 car today. Oh, he almost gets turned. Second place in each stage, and Big Corn swept the stage. This is 10 points right there. So if Big Corn finishes last here today, he's going to end up with 17 points. He's at least getting 17 when this race is all over. And if he wins, it's going to be 30 points. That would put himself in great position to make the playoffs. 4 races down. And the playoffs, I think we only got maybe 7 races left here in the regular season. We head to Rockingham Speedway next week. Kind of more of a shorter racetrack, but with high baking. Oh, big problems. Kurt into a wall flame. That's going to be a warn there for the number 4. Just straight up hit Kurt and caused that, but Kurt was able to save it, so no caution. Typically, wall flames are cautions, but Kurt is still in the pack. So we keep it green. Big Corn in the inside wall. Fork back at the racetrack. Cars getting jammed up. And now below the line, everyone goes. Jackson gets turned in the back. Padwick with a large lead, man. I'm sure he was wishing this was the last lap, because he would be set right now with his first ever Summer Studios Racing Series win. Look at that forcing there from Siagow and Draft. But cars are just trying to hang on. Braxton and Kurt going at it. Oh, look at this. 4 cars way down. Back at the racetrack. Big time contact. Big time cars getting turned. Braxton around, but in the end, it's a single car spin. So we continue the green flag racing. Top 3 trying to break away from the pack here. Could we stay green for the rest of the stage? Will we see a flip or anything? I'd be honestly surprised. There goes Kurt, just as we say that. Oh, he keeps it on all 4 tires. Almost flipped over there, but he was able to keep it down on the ground. Cars being aggressive. Cars racing hard. Cars going crazy all around the racetrack. Draft with a run. What a block there on Siagow. That was a great block, but Siagow's still going to have the inside. Draft not forcing. Great example of what, and look at this chaos in the back. I'm not sure what everyone's doing back there. I mean, you got to catch up to the main pack, and they're just 3 wide, 4 wide. See, if you push each other, bump draft, it will help you catch up to the main pack. Big spin, big problems. Dorable Jackson around, but it is a single car spin once again. Fungi able to save it, but Siagow and Padwick go around. Padwick. Oh, man, Pat, that's some row stock racing type stuff right there. And that's going to bring the field together like the second pack that we were just talking about. But Jackson took a single car spin. Everyone else saved it. It's kind of in the story of this stage and the end of stage 2. A lot of single car spins, but they were saved. Obviously, it wasn't a single car spin. Fungi also took a 360, but was able to save it. So in the end, Jackson was the only one. And honestly, here, I wonder. Oh, spin in the back, Braxton. I wonder here if it stays green. Could those guys be lapped? They've got no draft. This pack is maybe 10 studs faster than the rest of them. Oh, we got big problems in the back. Caution waves. Man, I'm not sure what happened there, but we might have to give some parks out for the deals that just happened there in the back. Pretty ridiculous. Maybe 2 out of 5 plus there. Let's take a look at what happened here. Oh. And it looks like here will be a warn for the number 4 machine for causing that 2-car crash with Fork and Brexton, battling for the 14th position, 13th position, 12th position, causing this caution flag. Unacceptable behavior. Maybe Fork will just have to move back to D4. Nah. I'm just kidding. Fork is one of the best of all time. Not even lying. Win at Michigan last week. First career D1 win. Draft first. Soromar second. Paddywick third. Big Corn fourth. Ren fifth. Nyox sixth. Noisy seventh. Hess Truckboy eighth. Kurt ninth. Fungi 10th. I don't even know. Yeah, it's going to be Fork 11th with Braxton 12th. Noah 13th. Actually, Adorable Jackson 13th. Noah 14th. Because we already have Warren Fork. So we got a car AFK. That's 1 minute for Stormar. He is now back. So looking to get this racing back underway. And this race has actually gone by pretty dang fast that stage with all those laps. Now the aggressiveness is going to pick up 13 laps to go. Pretty much the length of a stage. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag is back out. Oh, look at that. Paddywick and Cord. What a restart by them. They get the inside of draft and Paddywick to the lead. Ren with a nice move there to the apron to make a couple of passes, but the whole field is split back together. Ren goes around. Big spin. Oh, look at this. 4 wide. Huge. Oh, my goodness. Huge contact. Multiple cars spinning in the back. A 3-car, 4-car pileup. Caution is going to wave. And back to the line. It is. Oh, it looks like Jackson might have flipped over, so maybe our officials were sleeping once again. What the heck is up? Me not catching those. Oh, my. Yeah, we just completely missed it, it looks like. Oh, wow. Jackson, apologies. Man, that's going to be a 2 out of 5 for Mardog. Man, if we get a 5 out of 5 here, this race is going to have to be over. Host is going to be kicked out. That's 2 cautions we've missed. And if we threw a caution there, none of the other stuff would ever happen. So it's just unfortunate. Nyox, he just was a part of that before he lifted out. And it just got turned back up into the racetrack. Nothing he could have done. Ren came piling in. It was a 4-car massive pileup. Paddywick first, Draft second, Soromaro third, Fungi fourth, Big Cord fifth, Noisy sixth, Braxton seventh, Noah eighth, Hess Truckboy ninth, Ren 10th. Kurt 11th, Nyox 12th. Fork is going to slide across the line in 13th, and Jackson 14th. Sincere apologies for Adorable Jackson. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag is back on a clean restart. No jumping. Remember, what did we see last time with draft? We saw guys get to the inside of him right away like they are now. And Paddywick is able to prevent that from happening. But look at this. 4 wide, 2 rows deep. I mean, this is crazy in the back. Just not where you want to be. Drivers are all fighting to get up front, but as they're fighting to get up front, they're not going anywhere. Oh, up in the wall goes Paddywick. Him and Soromaro went from 1 and 3 all the way to last place. Noisy goes around. Oh, we got a flip in the back. Caution is going to wave. And multiple other problems up front. Fork down low. Kurt way down low. Yeah, I think Paddock just turned noisy. It's going to have to be a war there for him, I think. We'll have to take a look at the replay, but that was unacceptable. Just straight up turned him. Caution came out after the line, so they're going to continue on. Bighorn tried the dive bomb there. Just did not work, and that also is not in the unacceptable dive bombing zone, so who knows what could have happened if contact was made. Back to the line. That was close. We're going to take a look at the footage for second through fourth. But oh my. A massive impact. Right there. Draft first, Fungi second, Kurt third, Braxton fourth, Niox fifth, Ren sixth, Bighorn seventh, Suramaru eighth, Hess Truckboy ninth, Fork 10th, Jackson 11th, Noah 12th, Paddywick 13th, Noisy 14th. Let's take a look at what happened. And this is what he just straight. Oh, maybe not Paddywick's fault as we take a look at the replay. It looks like, man, it is a racing deal. You see, Paddywick wanted to cut that trioval using the apron, but as he was turning for that, Noisy was coming up, and Noisy did not want to cut the apron. So it was a collision there, and really nothing of Paddywick's fault at all. He actually tried to lift off there, and we didn't have a camera angle for the action that happened up front, but man, it is just getting too crazy, and the controversy finish here that is lurking could just be immense. We haven't really had a controversial finish yet this season. It's been good, but the apron is just so large here at the Atlanta Superspeedway that you just never know what will happen. It's a 10-lap shootout. Green flag is back out. Bighorn let off. Man, I don't know what the heck that was right there for Bighorn, but it was unacceptable. And that's gonna be a warning. You know what? I'm slamming the foot down, and around he goes. That's gonna be a 1 out of 5 there for Bighorn. An unacceptable cut proceeded to spin others coming up the racetrack. It's only a 1 out of 5 here with 10 laps to go. Oh, some bumper lock for the 55 upside down he goes. Seemed like some bumper lock. We haven't really seen bumper lock much today, but unfortunately, it seemed like that was the cause of that one. Man, running so good too, and is gonna have to work his way back up to the front. Just problems, you know. It's all the Star Studios League is. Let's take a look at what happened here. This is unbelievable. Man, oh, maybe. Oh. I don't know. Yeah, Sarmar got into him there, but then the bumper lock. You can see it pretty obviously there. A little bit of lag, but not actually like a big flip right there. And here's our order. Draft first, Braxton second, Fungi third, Suramore fourth, Jackson fifth, Kurt sixth, Paddywick seventh, Ren eighth, Noah ninth, Fork 10th, Bighorn 11th, Hess Truckboy 12th, 13th for Niox, and a 14th place for Noisy 724. All right. Man, problems there. Racing, deal, it seemed. Bumper block, nothing Cyril could have done. 2, 1. Green flag is back out with 9 laps to go in this race. Fungi with a move to the inside. Suramar gets forced down low. And he's going to have that inside. Looking to take the lead. Looking to be 4 wide for the lead. Contact in the back. But Suramar now getting the push from the inside. Cars trying to hang on. Kurt goes around. He's getting turned back up the racetrack. Multiple cars around. They actually are all going to be able to save it. So we keep it green. Spread out pack, though. What did we see at the end of stage 2? A similar kind of deal. Kurt going all over the place. Contact with the 55. And around goes Noah. Off the nose of the 3. Hard to tell who's at fault. Kurt with a great avoidance right there at the last second. Paddywick to the inside. He's going to be able to hang on. But here comes that rest of the pack. These guys got to start bumping together. Noisy putting Hess below the line there is just not going to do him anything. Braxton getting forced below. Back up the racetrack. Oh, my goodness. Are they going to be able to survive? They do, except Surmore. He goes around right in front. And that is going to be the yellow flag. 2 cars around the 55 and the 28. Caution once again is out. Draft down low. Gonna get the inside there on the 49. Man, the problems are just getting immense here as we get late into this race. Racing back to the line here. Man, it's been a rough run for the 55 here in stage 3. Just nowhere he could have gone to avoid that wreck. Just right in front. And Sura was coming down as draft was coming up in the fungi, and that's just what started it. And Niox literally just had absolutely nowhere to go. It just happened so fast. Just nowhere, and then he got hit from behind. Man, it almost could have stayed green there. But they were clearly 2 cars around there in the back. Just, it's clear as day. Never been more clear in my entire hosting career. So here's our order. 1st place for Draft, 2nd place for Paddywick, 3rd place for Bighorn, 4th place for Fungi, 5th for Jackson, 6th for Braxton, 7th for Fork, 8th for Hess Truckboy, 9th for Kurt, 10th for former Sour Studios D4 Championship champion Ren, 11th for Noisy, 12th for Noah, 13th for Suramoru, and 14th for Niox. Man, this is just crazy. And now with 6 laps to go, it's just going to be even more crazy here in this one. All right, we got a brand new rule. From now on, if you are not lined up in the grid box and we open up the red walls and your car disappears, meaning it got forced below the map, like completely gone like what happened to Braxton, it will be a ban from the league. Just kidding. It will be a 1 out of 5. So Braxton, next time that does happen, because it's really not hard to line up in a rectangular box, you know, it's simple. The most simple of concepts is the fact that the countdown is underway here. Oh, problems. Our red walls did not go away there on time. We've seen it a little. Oh, Fungi and Paddywick, some bumper lock. They went from the lead all the way to last place. And look at the problems that the whole field is having right now. Oh my goodness, our leaders are the whole field just got shuffled up. Everything has changed. Paddywick, getting back of the racetrack, getting turned. They're 4 wide. This is looking like Michigan all over again. Braxton around. Fungi's involved. Caution is going to wave. And at the line, man, huge problems right there. I mean, you could make an argument that Fungi saved it, and if that was like the end of stage, if that was the earliness of the stage, or stage 2, stage 1, it would have stayed green, no doubt. But since we're just so late in the race, that will be a caution. Man, unfortunate. And they were 6 wide in the trial there. Great moves for positions there. Paddywick, how did he get back up to 2nd? Wow. So 1st place for Jackson, Paddywick for 2nd, Forkified Guy 3rd, Suramoro 4th, Ren 5th, Niox 6th, Kurt 7th, Bighorn 8th, Noah 9th, Draft 10th, Noisy 11th, Hess Truckboy 12th, Fungi 13th, and Braxton 14th. What even happened to Braxton there to even trigger that? Let's take a look. Man, he just came down on Pat. Kind of got bumper locked just a little. Some weird bumps there, and it just spun him right around. And he's glad. Luckily, he collected Fungi, or we would have kept it green. 5-lap shootout here at Atlanta. This is going to be crazy. The intensity of these races with 5 laps to go is crazy too. 1 green flag is back out. And what moves do you got to make here? That's the question. Niox got hit up into the wall, losing spots fast. Hess Truckboy getting turned in the back. He's around once again. It's been a rough season for Hess Truckboy, former D1 champion. Season 2 champion. It's been a rough one. Hard in the wall goes Kurt. Back down. Hess Truckboy with a huge flip. Caution waves. And that was a massive flip. And there they go, crossing the line. Hess Truckboy, 59 or 48. Upside down. I think we're going to have a caution every lap out here. It's just how it is in the Sauer Studios Racing Series. Let's take a look. Well, let's take a look at what started it. Kurt was down low, and Big Corn and Draft were together, and it just turned him right around. Hess Truck Boy, similar deal to what happened to 55 earlier, just nowhere to go. And Hess Truck Boy went upside down multiple times, barrel rolling down in turn 3 and 4. We got to list off our order here. First place for Jackson, second for Draft, third for Niox, fourth for Paddywick, fifth for Fork, sixth for Surmar, seventh for Ren, eighth for Noisy, ninth for Braxton, 10th for Bighorn, 11th for Fungi, 12th for Kurt, 13th for Noah, and a 14th for Hess Truck Boy. I'm very proud of our efforts of lining up today. It's been very fast, very efficient, very appreciative of that. This is it right here. This is 4 laps to go. We got some new players up front. 55 found his way back up front. Jackson's been up front for a little, but he's found and drafted Paddywick, who were last there a couple laps ago after the restart there. They're back up front. Fork has been holding himself strong. Surmar also finds his way back up to the lead. This is going to be interesting. 4 laps to go. Anything is going to happen. 3, 2, 1. Green flag is out. We are underway here for more racing. Oh, we got a car around and flipping upside down multiple times in the back. Caution waves. Oh, the 55 also got turned. And now more cars around. Man, that was a rough deal there. Man, Ren went around and it just seemed like just unfortunate, you know. Man, really is. There's Jackson, Draft, as they all cross the start-finish line. And 3 laps to go. A lot of drivers' winning hopes have gone away here today after the big pileup we saw right there. 2 simultaneous wrecks. Take a look at what happened. And Niox got into the grass, and he just kind of came back up right in the pad. It just, man, coming up into the 49, there's nothing really the 49 could have done. Not really his fault. And then Ren here. Let's take a look at what happened. It's just another rough deal. Man, really just a lot of problems today with these wrecks. Just nothing really anyone could have done. And that is going to bring out the caution flag here. Things change fast here in this series. Jackson first, Draft second, Fork third, Kurt fourth, Bighorn fifth, Surmar sixth, Hess Truckboy seventh, Paddywick eighth, Noah ninth, Fungi 10th, Noisy 11th, Ren 12th, Niox 13th, Braxton 14th. Man, these last couple laps, drivers are going to be forcing like never before. That's expected. And that's what we're going to see here. Drivers in the back, they're going to want to get all the way up front. It's just something we're going to see. Water Hydrates is in the BC, but obviously unable to race. Past halfway. You know what, Water? You can actually join. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Made a couple of heart-dropping moments right there. Obviously, that would not be fair for him to sit out 52 laps and race the last 3. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag is out. This is going to be wild. The last 3 laps of this race. Oh, we got a car over the wall. Red flag is out. It is Noisy 724 who has gone over the wall. DNF here at Atlanta. Man. And Bighorn way down low. Jackson getting turned. Bighorn just continues the action up into the wreck. Big problems all the way up in the front of the field. Oh, and Noah, big flip crossing the line. This is insane. Man, Noisy 724's race is over. After that, let's take a look at what happened. So Noisy, I think he might have just caused that on his own. Yeah, it looks like he just contact with Braxton there. Yeah, Noisy was kind of just, it's kind of a hard deal. Hard deal to tell who's at fault for that one. It's just one of those deals, you know, just that's all we've been having. One of those deals. Noisy just got turned. It's hard. Maybe it was reversing, but Braxton looks like just turned him and caused the car to flip right over the wall. And man, it has been a rough go. What does Noisy think about this? Man, it just seems like, yep, and it was him. He's just accepting the fact. Look at that, multiple cars spinning. Noah with a huge flip. First for Baycourt, second for Surmo, third for Hestrockboy, fourth for Padwick, fifth for Ren, sixth for Draft, seventh for Jackson, eighth for Fungi, ninth for Braxton, 10th for Kurt, 11th for Noah, 12th for Niox, 13th for Fork. And that is it now. 2 laps to go. It's really just, it's a rough deal for these cars in the back. I mean, when we get down to the last couple of races here, there's just nothing that the last couple laps. I mean, there's just nothing you can do, and man, rough race for a lot of cars. 2 laps to go. If we get a caution on this lap right here, we will go into overtime. But if it is green and we make it to the white flag, there will be no more cautions. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag is out. We're underway. 2 laps to go from the Atlanta Superspeedway. Huge run for the 49 on the inside. Everyone just trying to hang on, but are we going to make it back to the white flag? Oh, Noah round in the back. Single car spin. We stay green. Back up the racetrack goes multiple cars, but I think we're going to make it to the white flag. We do. 1 lap to go. Last lap is out. Cars way down low. Big Court gets turned back up the racetrack. Draft involved. A huge wreck here on the last lap. And around goes someone. Someone's race is over. I believe it was Adorable Jackson. Down low goes Surmaro. Draft also. Way down low. Big problems. Multiple cars around and back. Draft down low. Is Draft going to win another one? Coming to the checkered flag. Draft is going to win once again here from the Atlanta Motor Speedway. That's going to do it. All the cars cross the line. Man. And Draft, the current points leader, is going to increase it to numbers that we've never seen before in the Sour Studios Racing Series. And Draft going to win once again. Man. And Draft is going to burn it down here in the number 20 Fart Toyota. Man, what a crazy race. Tomorrow we're back at it for D2. And this is another win here for Draft. Draft won at Charlotte. 2 wins in the season. So for our predictors who thought we would not get over one winner, one different winner, or people who thought that we would not get someone getting more than one win this season, that is wrong. Draft has done it. One of the greatest row racing drivers in the history of row racing, statistically, right here. So not even a surprise. But he's able to get it done. And we get him into the victory lane. So we get his car spawned here. Man, just what a rough race. And we head to Rockingham next. And I don't know what we're going to see there. That's going to be an interesting one. Considering what we've seen so far, I mean, I don't know. Get his car on at the stand here. What a funny last lap. That was great. Some great racing. That was indeed a row race. Right there. And there it is. The number 20 machine gets it done. Man. Draft gets the victory here today. And that is going to do it. That is going to do it here from our stream. Never really checked up on you guys here in the stream. But we did, in fact, nearly with 15 concurrent viewers and almost 100 total views. It is a success.